Hey, everybody, it's Alan Cole with Everybody Jam School of Music. I'm here today with Caleb, one of our great teachers who mainly teaches drums and some keys. We're here today talking about music and learning music here at EBJ. So tell us sort of how being a performer of music led you to want to teach music. How did that happen?
I mean, I have had a ton of help. When I started, I'm a terrible student. I didn't practice. It was boring to me, but I wanted to play drums, but I didn't want to do the work to get good at it. And I had teachers and even friends that were really talented that were like, dude, just do this and you will get better. And they were pretty hard and strict, but now I appreciate it and realize how much it helped me in the long run. And it gave me this thing that I have now that's mine. You know, no one can take it away from you once and you have this voice and you have this outlet where if things were tough at school or at home or whatever, I could go into the garage and play. And I feel like that's such an important thing for people to have and give them something that separates them from everyone else. Even if they play the same instrument, that doesn't mean they like the same music or, play the same styles. And I don't know, I think it's important. And when you see kids that need it, where you see they're bogged down because they have these really thick schedules, but this is the thing that makes them smile, it's really cool. But yeah, I just want to be able to give that to others because that's what everyone did for me.
Yeah. People come here from different places and sort of different investment levels, right? I mean, sometimes kids are bored, sometimes they're motivated. You have a reputation of being great with really supporting your students and, kind of meeting them where they are. What's on your mind when you meet the kid who may be a little bit bored or maybe a little bit reticent to sort of dive in fully? What do you do with that?
You just got to find the thing that hooks them in, even if it not everyone's going to do this professionally.
Sure.
It's probably easy to say 80% of my students aren't going to go on and do this as a career. But for some of them that get bored, you just have to sort of find why they signed up for it in the first place. Even if it's okay, well, what band do you like? Imagine Dragons?
Right.
Do you know how to play this song? Do you like this song? All right, let's figure out this one. And then you give them these it's the carrot on the stick, as Travis says. And then in learning that and them getting that win, you kind of see it start to light this little fire where they're like, well, I like this song too. And it's well, that song's pretty hard. In order to do that, you got to do this.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, I'll learn that. And it's a little bit of negotiation.
Yeah.
But
building confidence probably too, right?
Yeah, certainly. And because a lot of times it can just seem like this overwhelming, mystified thing. And when you just go no, all it is this.
Yeah.
And you just got to do a little bit of this every day. And then you see them come back with it. And again, some of them may not.
Yeah.
They may still not eat it up and practice as much as they should. And some of them just need someone to not a parent or a teacher at school to just kind of talk about their day and just play songs they like. And that's cool too. That's important to have.
Yeah. Well, I'm always interested in why people choose to play the instruments they choose. What made you want to play the drums?
My dad. My dad I listened to hair metal growing up, Neil Peart. Excuse me. Neil Peart was my favorite from when I was 5 years old. And my dad would always, beat up the steering wheel and be like, oh, check this part. And we'd be listening to Tom Sawyer or something. And I would see him play and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Final question. What makes EBJ special? Why are you here? You could be in a lot of places. Why do you choose to teach here?
I mean, all of you guys, it feels like a place that doesn't look at people like numbers. They look at them as people. And I feel like everyone tries to figure out each individual student. We truly care, and everyone here truly cares, where we want to give that student the right experience, whether they're bored or not.
Yeah.
We care about everyone. And that's, I don't know, and it's just a supportive community. It feels like what Austin is where I've come from scenes where it's very negative and competitive, and we don't like those guys, and those guys are hacks or whatever. And here it feels like Austin, where it's
Yeah.
like, man, that guy is really cool.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, look at them, they're doing really well. That's awesome, good for them. And it has that rising tide raises all ships kind of feel, and
space for everybody.
yeah, exactly. And everyone's welcome. And it's really nice here.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for all you do, and keep on rocking.
Thank you. I appreciate you.